What's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all coming through. This is the Dixon Way, all about the A Sports Talk. We give you that fire commentary, all our favorite sports teams, the Braves, the Hawks. The Falcons got a new coach, shorty. All that. Let's go, man. We are here to talk about the Atlanta Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris presser. It just ended. Man, we timed that just right. You like a pat on the back. Let's go. All right, so we are here, and then we see people populating in. I saw a lot of you guys in the chat. It was just going by so fast. I was just soaking in the chat, trying to listen to every word they said so we can go over this. But you see, I already got it queued up. So we're about to get into this thing, man. Let's go. What's going on? Let's acknowledge the people in the chat. Oh, man, I didn't even have my thing up. All right, so Demetrius Jeffrey was first in the chat. All right, then we got Raymond Soils in the chat. We got Demetrius Jeffrey in the chat. We got ATL Dog 88 in the chat. Foot in the chat. What up, Foot? I see you. Breeze in the chat. Red Swarm in the building. Everybody get this sound. Let's go, man. And the reason why we put that sounder on there, man, like normally that's the sounder for all our members. If you want to be a member, just go ahead and hit the join button. But another reason why we put it on there, because I like what I heard from Raheem Morris, Coach Raheem Morris, excuse me, get that man his propers. Coach came out and he said this felt like he was coming home. This felt like he was coming home. Like he was a young man when he got his first head coaching job. Interim job, he was just filling in, you know what I'm saying? Just try to pick up the pieces. But now he has went out into the world. He's gathered more experiences, got a ring for it, and back. And now he back. And he even, hold on. He even talked about the pain that he felt in his professional career about losing that Super Bowl. Bruh, I like what Raheem's speaking, but I want to go over a few points. Also, I want to hear what you guys thought about this interview. Red Swarm said, what's good, Larry? My brother, great presser. Yeah, that was a good presser. I'm impressed. Bellows World, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. I've never seen you before, but welcome to the Dixon Way stream. This sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. We got some new people coming up in here. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, welcome to the Dixon Way. We got my cuz Kenny. Kenny, one of the members. Y'all see that sexy badge you got? Kenny says, what's up, Dixon family? I don't know about you, but after hearing that press conference and hearing that brother speak, I'm ready to run through a wall for that brother. Let's go. Yeah, hey, I'm with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm going to be first to say it. I was skeptical about the hire when I first heard it. But, you know, hearing about him, hearing about more, you know, people in the coaching community and players that he coached, vouching for him, made me feel much better about it. But yeah, man, that interview seemed very impressive. Seems like he's a leader of men. And to the point, when he talked about being collaborative a lot, you know what I'm saying? Working with Terry, working with the coaches that he's assembling, you know, and people trying to trip him up. And he's like, hold up, man, this is my press conference. But I'm going to answer your question to my best ability. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't get flustered. You could not catch him. And, you know what I'm saying? The friendly banter he had pretty, you know, like, was disarming. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people had a lot of questions, stuff like that. I know the guy at the end tried to throw in the Belichick question, which really didn't, you know, if Arthur Blank ain't here, ain't nobody else can really answer that truthfully, to be honest. So, yeah. But, yeah, I like what Coach Rob was cooking with. I feel you. All right. Red Swarm said, the partnership between Terry and Rob was noticeable. I never, ever saw that level of comfort between Fontenot and Arthur Smith. You got that right. And see, I'm going to play a couple of clips in this where I think is kind of key to how the whole mood of it was. But yeah, you know, I'm kind of partial about this because I really do believe what Terry said, that this was his hire. He wanted Raheem Morris, okay? I think, but in the same breath, this is a Rich McKay hire because Coach Ra even said it. Coach Raheem Morris said it. He was like, you know, when I say it's home, you know, it's not just being in the city of Atlanta again. It's being around people that I've worked with before, like Rich McKay. You know, this man's hired me 4 times. Ding, 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 ding. So, while they say Rich McKay is out of the day-to-day operations, maybe he's not day-to-day anymore. That's why they stuck Beatles up there. And Greg Beatles up there, basically being the stand-in, you know what I'm saying, his stunt double. That was Rich McKay's stunt double. We all understand that Rich McKay is not very favored in the fan base right now. So, of course, you have Beatles there. Because no one knew what Beetlejuice, whatever. No one knew what his job was. So now we know. And no one has held the battle. G.I. Joe. But on a serious note, I'm glad that Greg Beatles had minimal things to say and let Terry run this press conference. This was Terry's and Coach Ra's press conference, so I really appreciate that. And hopefully Arthur Blank is healthy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's feeling all right. I'm not sure if I believe that. I think the optics of this press conference look much better than the optics of the last press conference. That's just my opinion. I feel like The owner shouldn't be up there answering questions and stuff like that. That's what the president of football operations and your GM is there. That's how it should have been in the last. It should have been Rich and Terry, with Terry filling most of the questions and then Rich interjecting when he feel like it's needed to. You know what I'm saying? Not Arthur Blank answering all the questions and then Rich McKay coming in like the GM. That's just how it felt with Terry back in the back somewhere. So I appreciate that. Red Swarm, okay. Christopher Foote said, I'm hyped. I'm hyped too, man. I'm hyped too. Yeah, a lot of interesting points. Yep. See, I said it before you even before I even read it. Yeah. Raheem, look, man. Guys, don't believe the hype. Rich McKay is still a part of football operations. He's just back in the back. He ain't gonna be up front anymore. But don't get it confused. He's still a part. And look, I appreciate that they put this pressure on Terry Fontenot. I saw a lot of people talking about, oh, maybe they can rehabilitate Ritter's career now. And I'm like, and y'all heard my wife. No. And I really don't want to even talk about Ritter. I'm just going to say this once, and that's it. There's no way that Terry Fontenot in his last season, on his very last season, the fourth year of his contract, he's going to spend it on trying to rehabilitate Desmond Ritter's career. That ain't happening. All right, so that's the only time I'm speaking about Ritter on this page. Breezy said, I'm very excited for the Falcons, to be a Falcons fan now. Bright future ahead. Let's go. Rise up, ATL. That's right. Diva CC, Sexy Red Peach in the building. What's up? I see you. That sounded for you and for Breezy. Appreciate y'all coming through. She said, I can see why Raheem got the job. I felt his vision here to come. Yeah. Great press conference. Yes. Great. I see why they said that Coach Raheem blew them away with the interview. I see why. Very well spoken, very inspirational type of coach. And it's not about slogans. It's about what he said, getting the right people to put these players in the best situation to succeed. And not saying as happenstance or arrogantly like our previous head coach. All right. Atlanta Dog in the building, he says, give me the head coach has been through some struggles and heartache. Team Heem. All right, I see you, man. Yes, sir. Wallace Smith in the building. What up, fam? That sounded for you also. He said, what's going on with you, Larry? I think Raheem was the great hire, and we dodged a bullet by not hiring Bill Belichick. All right. Let's get to that elephant in the room. Bill Belichick represented, at least in my opinion, a change of organizational power between the Falcons from Arthur Blank, Rich McKay on down. And I see how much of a collaborative unit and infrastructure that this organization has. That was never going to work. See, Bill just wanted to answer to Arthur, and that was it. And that's why the meeting went so well when it was just Arthur and him on the boat, which was never supposed to be released, but it did. Now, when you come back and you got to meet everyone else, now you really see what's going to go on. If you think initially it's going to work, it's like speed dating. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't work out. And guess what? I know it's reported that Bill turned us down. No, we turned him down, guys. And I think it was Rich McKay, but I also think that Terry said, I would like to work with Coach Raheem Morris. I really do. I feel like Terry's input on who he wanted to work with is the reason why we ultimately went with Coach Raheem Morris. That's my opinion now. I'm sticking with it. All right, Red Storm says Raheem also spoke 3 separate occasions about quarterback search. If you're ready to have your quarterback in the building, you're not going to search for one. Exactly. So all those talking about maybe he's going to repair Ritter's career, no. And maybe, look guys, that right there is a clear cut. Ritter will not be on this roster when we start training camp, guys. There was not one mention of his name. They just said, you know, we're going to basically go out and try to find out if it's in free agency, via trade, or via a trade, or during the draft. We're going to search all avenues to find our guy moving forward at the quarterback position. Never did he say in-house. Never did he say it in-house, guys. So guess what? Taylor Heineke, Ritter, what's the other kid that I'm forgetting his name right now? All 3 of them, they ain't going to be here. They ain't long for this team, to be honest, guys. So you guys had a favorite out of one of those 3, I feel sorry for you. But it is what it is. Demetrius Jeffrey in the building. What up, fam? I see. I like how he mentioned he's not trying to be the smartest person in the room. Bang! Shots fired at Arthur Smith. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Yo, did y'all hear that? I said it in the chat. I was like, shots fired. And I'm here for it. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that talk, coach. Said, look here, man, there's a lot of good people that was trying to get this job. I'm just appreciative that they gave me the chance to earn it. What? Shots fired at Bill and Arthur Smith, at his competition and his predecessor. I like it. Talk that talk, coach. That's right. He ain't never scared. My man Drew in the building, that sounded for you. Drew Grinder says Raheem definitely brings the good vibes. The decision to hire him feels right. Zach Robinson feels right. Hopefully they nail the quarterback situation. Thank you, Drew, for driving me to that. You drove me right to where I wanted to go also. Guys, the way they are talking, the way people talk about Zach Robinson around NFL circles is like he is McVay 2.0. That's how they are talking about this guy. That he is Sean McVay 2.0. That's highly lofty. That's lofty. He's Kyle Shanahan or McVay-esque. If this guy is Kyle Shanahan or McVay-esque, we may have a steal in the coaching hire. And Coach Raw is going out there plucking not just old heads or whatever, but the nice young rising stars. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. We ain't just watch and repeat, bringing in guys that failed on other people, organizations, and trying to do it the same way. M. Roberts, welcome to the stream, M. Roberts. That sounded for you. You cool look at Terry and tell he was with the Smith stuff when he was, yeah. Look, man, Coach Rod got a way about talking about stuff. We say, okay. And it's not the whole Dan Quinn rah-rah cheerleader type of thing. It's the I'm a leader of men type of thing. Like, get on my back. I'm going to do everything I can to put the coaches around you guys to help you succeed. I like it. Demetri said, I bet Bill's sitting at the home couch cuddle with his pillow. Bill ain't worried about that. If you're a man that won 6 championships, you ain't worried about that. You can walk to anybody's studio and say, I want a job for a year until I figure out what I want to do after this. And they'll take him in a heartbeat. In an absolute heartbeat. Hey, we got a super chat. Red Swarm with the super chat. My bad, man. I'm trying to go through everything, but let me get down here to rest. Oh, man, that's way down here. Red Swarm with the super chat. Hold on, let me give it again. You shout out to Soldier Boy with that super. All right, appreciate that, Red Swarm. He said, Larry, I love you and your wife for us doing Falcon fans with your podcast. Thank you. Thank y'all, fam. Keep up the grind. All right. Thank you, man. Y'all, you heard Shonda. All right. Appreciate that, Red Swarm. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let me go. Let me try to find back my way because I don't want to miss anyone's comment. I don't want to miss anyone's comment. Ooh, it was a lot. Oh, yeah, I had to come all the way back up here. Sexy Red Peace said Beatles is about to expand our fan base globally. All right. Look, man, I felt like Beatles was Rich McKay's stunt double. I'm sorry. That's how I felt. I felt like that was Rich McKay's stunt double. All right. So hopefully he will let Terry cook. This is what I want Terry to do.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
On this grill, boy. I need Terry Fontenot. This is why we got the cookout with the flames and the grill. I need Terry to cook. And it seemed like they're going to let him cook. Terry looking like, hey, man, this is the last year of my contract. Watch me work. And I got somebody of like mind with Coach Raheem. Watch me work. I ain't got to see him butt my head up against Arthur Smith. Yo, man, I want to get a quarterback. Nah, I want this tight end I can't use. Yo, I think we need to get a defensive lineman out of Jordan. Nah, I want this running back I don't know how to use. So, yeah, I said it. Oh, yeah. Atlanta Dog. Yeah, Raheem said, hold up, this is my press conference. Quit interrupting me, State. State Shapiro asked a good question, but then in typical Northeastern fashion, he's trying to interrupt them and get another question in before Coach Rock can finish his, answer. So hold up, bro. Slow up. Slow your roll, State. I like that. Because Kenny said I felt the same way about Ted F. Baby. The HNIC now, he ain't no side dude no more. All right, I got you, Kenny. I got you. Yep. Look like he got the regular powers of a GM. I love to see that. That big fast Raheem was like, hey, don't be interrupting me, shawty, for real. Oh, I was in there. Talk your talk, coach. Yeah, oh yeah, that's my wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Dixon way ain't just me. I want y'all to know that. For real. Y'all talk about collaborative. Everything we got on here, man. Y'all see this up here? That's Shonda. The grill popping like that. You know what I'm saying? All this, man. I just talk too much, so that's why I be the face. Stuff like that. Demetri said, I want Ritter drop from my grocery. What? Demetrius, you a clown, man. You crazy, bro. That's why we love you. All right. Kenny heard you, babe. I think everybody heard you when they were talking about Ritter. M. Roberts said, I hope we jump and get Daniels. I do too, man. It seems like this team is going to try to make a big move. I don't think we're going to waste our time trying to. Now, we could go get Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying, and still go get one of our young guys. That could be an option. But I think they're going to try to move heaven, earth, and everything to try to get their guy, the young guy, to move forward. Gibby, what's up, Gibby? I see you in the building. Always a ray of sunshine. Gibby said, no more feeble bowl Lombardi. I want a Vince Lombardi. That's right. We all do, Gibby. We all do. Red Swarm says, Larry, did you catch the comment of Terry where he said not all of the head coaching candidates were open talking about what happened to their last job? You already know that was Bill Belichick, Bill Belichick, arrogant SO. You know. Yeah. We know. We know because you're going to have to ask about his previous draft picks because they've been pretty horrible. Also going to have to ask him, hey, why did you decide to make a former defensive coordinator his offensive coordinator? Did you think that was setting them back? What was your thought process in that? You see, I really don't want to talk about that. I got 6 rings. Do you want to hire me or not? Oh, of course we want to hire you, Bill, but we want to know what was your thought process during that whole situation. I got 6 rings. You don't. I beat you, actually. So are you going to give me the job or not? Okay, Bill, we'll talk to you, man. We'll call you back. Don't call us. We'll call you. Antonio Holiday in the building. What up, fam? I see you. That sounded for you. He said, I can see the natural chemistry between Terry and Coach Raheem and then Terry and Arthur. Yes, you can. Now, it's early. It's just like them dating a new girl. Oh, it's all good. It's all good right now. The chemistry's thing good. Let's see what happened down the road. But, you know, Terry got to make this work because he only got 1 season left on his contract, guys. He got to make a splash. He got to get he got to get Arthur Blank his cash cow. And when I say cash cow, I mean his Matt Ryan, his franchise quarterback. That's why I think we're going to go young. You know what I'm saying? Even if we get a veteran quarterback, we are going to go young. Now, that might be Michael Penix Jr., guys. And the people that are worried about his injury history, me included, that might be it. But we are going to get a young quarterback, in my opinion. We are. Either he's going to start or he's going to be a project. Not a project, but he's going to be someone that they may sit behind a veteran. You know what I'm saying? But they got options. But again, they said they're going to look in free agency. They're going to look for a possible trade or in the NFL 2024 draft. They said nothing, absolutely nothing about what was in the house. An evaluation what was in the house. We already know what was that. We did a couple of streams about it. Septic tank juice. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I can get some other people who has not. C-Dub in the building. What up, cuz? I see you. I'm just trying to acknowledge more people. So if I skip over your chat, I apologize. But I'm trying to get to more people. The chat is popping, man. Thank all of you guys for coming through. My name's Larry, one half of the Dixon Way. My beautiful wife, Shonda, is the other half. We provide you guys with some unadulterated fire commentary and sports takes of all our favorite sports teams in the ATL. That's the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife's Lizards. The Gators, whatever. But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoy our commentary and our content as we come in talking about the presser for the Atlanta Falcons for Coach Raheem Morris. That's right, Coach Ra or Coach Heem. I don't know. Terry brought up a good topic. Baby, can you put up a what's the name? A poll asking which one would you want to call him, Coach Ra or Coach Heem? Because that's what Terry said. Heem. Heem or Coach Ra. All right, cool. We're going to get that popping. Breezy in the build, I see you. You can't fix a blowout tire. I'm guessing he's talking about Ritter. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. Travis, what's up, fam? I see you. Welcome back to the stream. It's sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Morris is going to have a good year. I hope so, man. I'm rooting for him and Terry to cook. Guys, can you say it with me? Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Trucker Mike in the building. What up, Trucker Mike? I see you. He said keeping Coach Gray was a good decision. Also, we found out that Coach Ra, that coaches on this staff, original staff, wanted to stay and stay with Coach Ra. That's big, guys. That's big. Ryan Nelson got the heck up out of here. I think he was more of an Arthur Smith guy. We kind of see that now. But he kind of figured we're going to get a defensive-minded coach that he might lose some of his power, so I understand that. We wish him well in Jacksonville. We also need him to make sure that they get Calvin Ridley re-signed so we can get that number 2 pick. Second-round pick. But yeah. I like that. Demetri said my spider sense was telling me we finna get a quarterback and our offense finna cook. I hope so, man. All right, let me go down. Trying to get people that I have not. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That people turned down once they found out that Coach Raheem Morris was going to be the coach. I like Coach Ra personally. Once they found out that Coach Ra was going to be a part of the staff, they willingly said, you know what? I could take this offer to another team, but I want to work with this dude. That's big, man. Guys, that's big. That's big. If coaches that you got here wanting to stay here because of Coach Ra, that's big. Walter Smith said, I like the coaching staff that Raheem assembled around him. Like he said, is not going to be calling the deep. Yeah, he's not going to be calling defense. He's going more like a head coach. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got a leader of men. He said, look, guess what? I trust the guy that I went out and got my defensive coordinator. I'm not going to have a David Ragone out here going to get me some DoorDash or Uber Eats. He's not going to have a job in name, title alone like David Ragone. This dude, actually, whatever I hire him for, he best, not better, he best to know what he doing. I don't know about y'all, but I'm very excited about that. I am very excited about Coach Raheem saying, yo, bro, I'm going to be more of a coach than I'm feeling like I got the ego. Dude, I won a Super Bowl. Ain't nobody out here can out-coach me. Humble yourself. Go assemble you an excellent team, and you ain't got to do that. You can delegate what you need to do and how you going to do it. Love to see that. See, Doug said no sergeant slogan here. Nope, all about business. All about business. Foot says smash that like button. Please do. Guys, that help us get in the algorithm. We got 27 people in here on YouTube. 28 people. Let's get 28 likes, please. Coach Bates, yeah, I'm interested in all that about, I want to know what they'll think about Bates and AJ also. You know AJ coming up on a deal. Appreciate that, Travis. Let's go. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Making sure. Flint said, man, Steak can kick rocks. I can't stand him. Steak and Zeno and D-Led need to sit. I didn't even hear D-Led. Did you guys hear D-Led? Coach, appreciate you coming back. I didn't hear D-Led. I missed it. Maybe I was rebooting my system because I had to get ready for the stream. Millie Mills in the building. What up, fam? I see. That sounded for you. He said, hey, Larry. He didn't mention JB3 either, so we're either trading him too. I just don't think they're not saying Cal Pitts. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Cal Pitts. No. I was just talking about I'm talking about quarterback situation. He didn't mention anything about the defense individually. But they did add, there was no question asking them about the defense outside of will he be calling plays. Like, you got to get it. They specifically asked about the quarterback situation, bruh. So when he said that, he didn't say anyone in-house. He said we will exhaust every means, whether it's, and this was Terry speaking too, either free agency, a trade, or in the draft. He never said evaluate anyone in-house. And that was a question specifically asked about quarterbacks. That's why I can take from that and go here. I can say cut on my left blinker and go left. I'm not going right. I'm going left. That's where it took me. All right? But appreciate you coming in as always, fam. Oh, Lord. Trucker might say really can go do DoorDash. Goodness. Gibby said, I remember when Ritter said he's not going to lead this team until he win the Super Bowl. Yeah, he did say that. Yes, sir. Baseball season is almost back, guys. Make sure you know we will have the season opener for spring training here on the Dixon Way. Cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for that. What I miss? Drew Garner says, when it comes to getting players, in my opinion, we need to get what we need versus the best man on the board. Be smart and stop with the experiments. I trust Raheem and Fontenot knowing this ain't time to play around. See, that's the thing. I think he had time to fiddle around before. We're going to know very soon was the draft more Fontenot or Arthur Smith, what happens with this draft. Are we going to be picking was best player available, code word for I'm going to cover up for my coach because he want this? That's what we're going to find out. Because if Fontenot and Coach Raheem start building for need, best available need, then we'll know it was more Arthur Smith that one of these pieces or not. But we keep doing the same thing. If he come in after the draft talking about best available, then, guys, we know where that came from, too. I want to say we did lose Frank Bush. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, linebacker coach, yeah. And Steve Jackson, DB, they signed with the Titans. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was big with the linebacker coach, especially the what he did with our linebackers this year. They were excellent. Also tell about having some dogs on this team. I hope we can get some dogs on this team. That's what we need. And Robert said our D got better under Nielsen, but we had some suspect plays on defense at times, even with Nelson. He might not have been great as we think. There's been discussions in the Falcon community, fan community, that was saying, okay, our defense was better this season, but how much better was it depending on like how many top offenses did we really face? Okay. Which is fair, but I still felt like that was the best side of the ball for us. So I'm not going to go in on them. It's going to be telling this season how well the personnel on this defense really is, you know, because we're going to be playing against a lot of good teams this upcoming season. This upcoming season schedule is a bear of a schedule, guys. So I personally want to temper my expectations on this upcoming season. I'm tempering it, to be honest. But Coach Ross said he ain't tempering nothing. Guys, make sure you hit that click on the vote. You know, the poll that we got. Shonda just put up a poll. Thank you, guys. Antonio said, I'm feeling we might be getting a Buda Baker. We'll see. We'll see. D-Led is at the Super Bowl. Okay, D-Led at the Super Bowl. That's why. All right. John Higgins in the building. What up, John Higgins? Dixon Way, what's happening with you? Just coming in. What we chatting about, man? We are talking about Coach Raheem's presser. I was happy of the optics of it. There was not Arthur Blank leading the charge in this. Hopefully he's feeling better. I don't know if that was an excuse or not, but he wasn't there. Both people that was at the first press conference wasn't there, and I'm here for it. I'm glad that Terry was leading the questions. At first, I thought Greg Beatles was going to lead the questions. I was going to be highly upset. You know what I'm saying? And at first, they was just zoomed in on Beatles. And I saw Coach Ra with that, you know what I'm saying, with that suit on. He was suited and booted too, right? So, but then Coach Fontenot, GM Fontenot was on the very end. You know what I'm saying? And the next questions before even Coach Rod talked was for Terry Fontenot. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that. I really feel like that this was a Rich McKay hire because Coach Rod let it come out of his mouth. But it also was Terry Fontenot input was, I want to work with Coach Rod. We got the same values and the same mind of football. I want to work with him. So I'm good with that. Are you home doing stuff around the house, C-Dub? That's what's up. That's what's up. We faced a few top offenses, and our defense was consistently on the field because our offense was boo-boo. That is true, Gibby. That's an excellent comment. If my clapper. There you go. And defense can wear down. You can't expect. Also, guys, we don't have a pass rush. So it's pretty unfair to say that Nielsen didn't do a good job. We don't have a legitimate pass rush. Pretty much majority of our sacks were coverage sacks. I'm pretty sure the majority of our sacks were coverage sacks. They came within 3 seconds. More than 3 seconds on the 1-1,000, 2-1,000, 3-1,000. It wasn't no 1-1,000, 2-1. Oh, he said it wasn't none of those, unless it was a safety blitz. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming to uncover. All right. Gibby said 8-9. All right, y'all gotta listen to Gibby because he did win our season predictor. So, did you receive your stuff, Gibby? Yeah, at the beginning of the season, we did a season predictor contest, and we had 3 winners. And Gibby was one of the winners of the season predictor. So we'll be doing that next season also. So yeah, make sure you tune in next season when we start that. And it's free.com, free.org. All you gotta do is just sign up. Wallace said, I think we're gonna go back to a 3-4 base defense. Okay. Millie Mills says, with the right quarterback in here and the weapons, man, Millis, come on, man. I'm glad you dotted it out. Thank you, man. Because we're a PG channel. So yeah, I ain't worried about nothing. All right, that's what's up. Sexy Red P said this season coming will be interesting as we're playing teams with new head coaches. We're hiring too. Chargers, Seahawks. We even play the Steelers with Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith is a genius. No, he ain't. And they about to find out. I can't believe they hired Arthur Smith when they said they still want to develop Kenny Pickett. Good luck to you. What? Arthur Smith be calling plays like this. No, that ain't the sounder. Yeah, that's what he be doing. Be looking at the... That's what he be doing, looking at the playbook. Y'all think Pickens was mad with London offensive coordinator. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be some comedy. And then also, let's see, C Dub said, come on, C Dub, you gotta say Coach Ra. Coach Ra now. And Terry will work good just fine together. I think so. John Higgins said, Coach Ra is going to be great as a coach and coacher. Terry F. and Coach Ra would get it together. I agree. Okay, Gibby, you'll get it. You got your he sent the email, right? Yeah, he said he got the gift card.
Okay, yeah, shirt being printed.
Oh, shirt being printed, Gibby.
Yeah.
Shirt is being printed.
Yeah, he wanted the want.
You want the want one? Okay, that's what's up. You'll get it. It's being printed right now. Shonda just gave me the update. All right, Jonathan Bourne, what up, cuz? I see you. With that badge on, I see you. 2 months. All right, Jonathan Bourne said ATL is making the playoffs next year. That's gold. That's what I'm talking about. Gibby said, and that's what Coach Ross said. You got to win within the division and take down a few other teams. I want experienced playoff. Yeah, I want the experience of the playoffs again to get the experience like the Lions did. Excellent comment, Gibby. Yes, I think that's the path that we're on, especially in this division. Yep. Tomlin's going to cost, Arthur Smith is going to cost Tomlin his job. I agree. Steelers' offense was feeble like ours. Smith not helping. No more Pickens 1,000. Yeah, Pickens ain't getting no 1,000 yards with him. No more 250 carries for Najee Harris either. Nope. He going to use Najee Harris as a decoy. Yeah, that's how Arthur Smith be looking at the play sheet. I don't have a Waffle House menu like Big Low do. Shout out to Big Low Country. Him and Coach Roney always got great content. Link is in the description. Y'all make sure y'all check those guys out. Oh, you found that amusing? Breezy. All right, John Higgins said, okay, now let's get to the team and its need. Quarterback, dog, pass rusher, dog, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and another wideout. Yes, you hit it. In that order, too. Well, I would put defensive lineman instead of offensive line in head of offensive. I would say quarterback, defensive lineman, offensive lineman, wideout. I would say in that order. And this is a deep wide receiver draft, so we can get a quality one in the third round, in my opinion. Jonathan Bowen said, we need a great quarterback. I agree. I feel like that they are going to move heaven and earth to try to move up in the draft. Now, I will give a shout out to Alberto, Smitty, and everyone, A1 Forever, and Twisted Toys. They had a great stream yesterday. I caught it on replay. I was doing the stream yesterday also. Going to get Justin Fields and moving up to number 4 and getting Marvin Harrison would be so ridiculous to give Zach Robinson that many weapons. But again, I don't know if we're going to do that. I think if we move up, we're going to try to move up in that top 3. But we'll see. Again, me and my wife are on different parts of the fence about getting Justin Fields. She don't want to deal with nobody else trash. I understand that. But I just don't know if we have enough to move, or we have enough to move up. I don't know if it'll be conducive to winning long term to give up a first, second in the next 2 years and a possible third, in the following year. I don't know if it'll be conducive to building a good championship team, especially with Terry. But then again, Terry might have to swing for the fences. Because, again, this is his last year under contract. Jonathan Bowen asks, who do I want for a quarterback? I want a young guy, personally. If we can get in that top 3, any one of them will do, to be honest. Jaden Daniels is the one that I want personally. Just because I'm an SEC guy. Now, I think if you can strive against SEC talent, that you can strive against other guys. But again, Caleb Caleb Williams got a special arm, and Drake May is, a prototypical quarterback, but he has more, he has more mobility than a statue like Matt Ryan. But he definitely has that prototypical passer of the football type of skill. Gibby said, why even say the decoy thing? The entire offense was a decoy. Like a dud firework, occasionally you get big plays with the wide receiver tight end, miraculous catch the ball to bail out Ritter. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Gibby. That is true. And Gibby said, Jaden Daniels, please. Yeah, he did spread the ball out, and he ran for 1,000 yards, guys. So in college, he's a better version of Lamar Jackson, to be honest. He is. He's a better version of Lamar Jackson. He's taller. He runs to scramble, but when he sees you in man-to-man and everyone back is turned, he's gone. He's gone. So, yeah, I would love Jaden Daniels. Like, if we moved up to the first pick, I wouldn't be mad at us going after Jaden Daniels. I think his stock is going to rise even more if he throws at the combine. I don't expect him to. I think the big three guys aren't going to throw. I think Michael Penix pretty much has to throw. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people want Michael Penix also. On talent, he has it. The only problem is if you got the number 8 pick, you can't really risk it on a guy that got 2 bad knees. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and here's the thing, guys. If he was right-handed, I could say, okay, maybe we could take a risk. Even though he got 2 bad knees, he looked good at the Senior Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He was dropping dimes at Senior Bowl. I've been watching Senior Bowl coverage. But you got to think about it. He's left-handed. So his blind side is Caleb McGarry. His blind side is Caleb McGarry. So that pushes me off of him in the first round. You know what I'm saying? It just does. TW in the building. What up, TW? I see you. Welcome to the stream. It's time for you. Dance for me, too. I agree. So, guys, since we got the one poll already up, let's see. We can close this because Coach Ra is leading the poll. So we're going to close that poll. How many? Yeah, Coach Ra at 72%. All right, cool. So Coach Ra it is. But I want you guys to tell me, do you guys want a veteran in here? Or do you want a rookie quarterback? Because agree, everyone wants to make the playoffs, but it's hard to win in the NFL with a rookie quarterback, guys. That's why I want you to temper your expectations. I'm not going to be upset and mad if we have another 7 and 10 season. I'm not. And you want to know why I said that? Because I think we're going with a rookie quarterback. And you can't expect a rookie quarterback to be what C.J. Stroud is going to be. If we go with a veteran quarterback, we better dominate this division. We better dominate this division if we go with a veteran quarterback. Okay? That's where I'm at. I'm realistic, and I don't think that a rookie quarterback can come in here and like C.J. Stroud. That's once in a generational type of thing, man, of that happening. Most rookie quarterbacks struggle. Look at Lawrence. Look at Lawrence down in Jacksonville. That's your example. Oh, look at Jordan Love with Green Bay Packers. It took him 3 years just to get comfortable enough to be a dude to come out. And remember, the guy we played at the beginning of the season, Jordan Love, is not the same guy that made it to the playoffs. His maturation from sitting behind and watching Aaron Rodgers, and also from the beginning of this year to the end of this year, is totally different. Totally different quarterbacks than who we face, than who made the playoffs at the end of the season. Totally different quarterback. So I'm going to be realistic fan here. I'm going to put on the realistic fan hat. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. But if we go straight rookie, I'm not going to be totally upset if we have a 7-10 season. Now, do I want us to win this division? Of course I do. But if we go veteran quarterback, we better dominate this division. We better win at least 10 games. Again, 9-8 wins this division. 9-8 wins this division, in my opinion. It has for the past 2 years. And I don't expect anything different. But I think 10, 11 wins, if we get a veteran quarterback, is not only warranted, but expected. Now, of course, Coach Ross said, I got to win more than 7. We all understand that. Arthur Blank ain't trying to hear that 7 wins thing. He's not trying to hear that. Or he would have just kept Arthur Smith. So I understand that. But realistically, if we go rookie, then I'm not gonna be overly like, oh my God, fire Coach Ross type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be upset because that means we lost the division again. But overall, we go rookie route, he may get a little bit of leeway from me. Well, this is the coaching staff. I can take either one. Okay. Hold on, what's going on? All right, let's need to check on my little man, see what he's watching. All right, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I want a veteran coach because I don't know if Arthur Blank and the city will give Coach Rod the time to properly develop a rookie quarterback. All right, Joshua, great comment, and that's what I was talking about. With the quarterback, guys, we got another poll up, guys, that Shonda threw up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, babe. And we want to know, do you want to go with a rookie quarterback or you want to go with a veteran quarterback? All right, so that's the question. Thank you, babe. On the spot. Can we get a vet quarterback and a rookie quarterback, not in the top 8? We can, TW. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm assuming that Michael Penix is going to fall to the second round only due to his knee injury. He has 2 bad knee injuries and a bad thorn shoulder. So when you have 3 major injuries like that, you're going to drop all the hype and the praise that he got going into the national championship game, how he got beat up in the national championship game, how he looked at the end of the game. I promise you, they're going to break him down to the very last compound. And if he can't, if he doesn't pass the physical or refuse to do the physical or won't do any running, that's going to be a huge red flag, and he's going to drop. His stock is going to drop just off the physicals alone. If we can pick him up in the second round, Michael Penix, and still go get a veteran quarterback, like, me personally, if we're going out for a veteran quarterback, I say go get Justin Fields, and you don't have to worry about that, personally. But me and my wife are on different sides of the fence. She wants a young quarterback that we can mold ourselves. I say if we go veteran quarterback, I want Justin Fields. I want Justin Fields and then move up, just like Alberto said. Shout out to Smitty and 95 Falcons North. Shout out to all those guys, you know what I'm saying, A1 and Twisted. They had a great show, man. And I'm with Berto on that. If you can go get Justin Fields, and Justin Fields won't cost them but like a second and a third round. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can use the second round for Ritter. That Ridley re-signs with Jacksonville. We don't have that in place now. But if we use our pick, give them our pick, and then we get that pick back from Jacksonville, hey, we Gucci. So when I look at it, we really not, we still keeping a second round, either ours or Jacksonville's. But if we can get Justin Fields and then move up and then go get Michael Harrison, the junior. Oh my goodness. Now that would be broken. Or Neighbors. Either one. Because I like Neighbors. I mean, I'm an SEC guy, so I like Neighbors also. Both of them guys got huge catch radius and catch anything near them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. Robert said, I want a vet. 3 Dirty in the building. What up, fam? I see you. Yep. I see you, 3 Dirty. Gibby is optimistic. Hold on. Why is it positive Gibby? This is positive Gibby. This ain't Sergeant Gibby. This is positive Gibby. So positive Gibby said we could go 9-8 with a rookie quarterback and better be beating the teams that we're supposed to be beating. Losing multiple teams with 3 wins or fewer is embarrassing. As many blown games on the last drive. That is true, Gibby. All right, I give you that, man. You right about that. We all sat through this junk that Arthur Smith put out. For real. But I think our schedule is going to be harder now. Like with the schedule, if we had the same schedule, I'll be right there with you. But this schedule coming up this season, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But if this Zach Robinson is the offensive genius they claiming he to be, we're going to see an explosive offense out here. Now defense can have rest. And then they can be fresh. If we draft a pass rusher or we get a pass rusher in free agency, man, we could be cooking with grease. And right now, as I speak, Dan Quinn is doing his introductory thing also. I know he got a whole bunch of slogans. We know how he do. 3 Dirty said, I agree, Dixon Wade. Michael Penix Jr. will fall in the draft. We can roll the dice. Yeah, exactly. If he in the second round, you might as well roll the dice. But again, if I go get Justin Fields, I'm not worried about that. I go get a veteran behind him because I'm developing Justin Fields to his final form. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have Ritter behind Justin Fields because I'm going to spend all my energy in the offseason developing the playbook to fit around him and developing his skills as a passer, his comfortability in the pocket, his decision-making in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. But again, that situation is like a Jordan Love situation. If you believe that his maturation could take another leap, then that's why you do it. If you don't, then you go and try to swing for the fences to get in the top 3 to get one of those quarterbacks. And offer one of them an offer they cannot refuse. Yep, I think that's why I just said that, 3 Dirty. Like, basically, I'm looking at Justin Fields as an unfinished product, kind of like Jordan Love. And I think he's going to take that next step. That's what I feel. 2.0 in the building. What up, 2.0? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. He said, if Dak Suddenly asked for a trade, we better jump on that. Now, here's the thing, 2.0, about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is a finished product. That is a veteran. That's going to cost a whole bunch of money. Are you ready to pay 45 to 50 million for a quarterback who you know what he is? Who has had one of the best offensive lines in the league when he performed at his peak? Who has the uh-oh factor? We've seen it enough. Would I be mad if we traded assets to get Dak Prescott? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Because I feel he's a finished product. Can you win with Dak? Yes. Do you have to have everything be perfect around him and have the best offensive line in the NFL to give him his best success? Yes, you do. So anything is better than what situation we have now, but I'm not giving up a first round for Dak Prescott. And he might command that. And Jerry might ask for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving up a first round pick for Dak Prescott. I can't. Not in good faith. Wallace Smith says, I wouldn't move up to get a receiver because we could just stay with our A pick. Yeah, exactly. If we were going to, well, here's the thing. If you think that Michael Harrison Jr. is going to be the cream of the crop of this wide receiver crew, then you can do it. But again, why would I do that when I know Neighbors is going to fall to us? Neighbors 100% is going to fall to the Atlanta Falcons. I don't want us to pick tight end, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver in 3 straight years. We better not draft anyone offensively outside the quarterback or right tackle before. We better not draft one running back, no tight end, no. I promise you, man, we better not draft. If Brock Bowers is sitting there at number 8, we better not draft Brock Bowers. If Neighbors is sitting there at 8, we better not draft Neighbors. If Turner is there, we can't get up into the top 3, we better draft Turner or draft Verse. We better draft Turner and we better draft Verse. That's going to make a defense that was pretty good this season much better. If we get somebody to sick the dogs on them, much better. It's going to make AJ, who's up for a contract, much better. It's going to make them better. Trucker Mike says, Brotherhood in Washington. With Gilbert. Oh, my goodness. Toby D, formerly P4P, likes Bo Nix. What's your thoughts? We don't agree. I don't agree with Toby D about Bo Nix. Not at all. I look at him at Desmond Ridder, the Heisman candidate. Not at all. The dude was in college for about 50 years. He better be as good as he was. And you'll say, well, Michael Penix been in there that long. Yeah, but Michael Penix was in there that long because he had injuries. Bo Nix was in there because he just wasn't good enough and needed a COVID exemption to actually get in his 5th year to be able to do that. But every top situation that Bo Nix have played against, he has failed. Bo Nix never beat a top team in his career as the starting quarterback, either at Auburn or at Oregon. Never. He never beat a top 10 team. He always folded in big competition situations. So yeah, I'm a hard pass on Bo Nix. Lil Shiesty in the building. What up, Lil Shiesty? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Sounding for you. Antonio Holloway says, at least we don't have a quarterback coach, receiver. Yeah, coaching receivers. Facts. Red Swarm in the building saying, Larry, this is part 2 comment. Part 1 was, I'm calling my shot. I said that they're going to trade for Justin Fields. More mature head coach that we have in Coach Ra is very intentional. All right. I agree with you. He said part 2 is with all of the coaching hires, Chandler Whitmore was a grad assistant at Ohio State who worked with Justin Fields. I'm just saying, okay, I like where your mind working at. I wouldn't mind that. But again, it's up to Coach Ra to fill out his coaching staff. And I like that because Coach Ra is full hands-on on it. And Coach Ra has enough humility to say, guess what? I don't know everything. Maybe I just want to sit back and be the CEO of the players on the field and the coaches. You know what I'm saying? They report to me. I find out what they're doing. Of course, he's going to look in on the defense and the DBs and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But overall, he wants to be a head coach, a true head coach. So I like that. I respect that. Demetrius said every time I think of Dak Prescott, I think of the audible. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. That's just like Peyton Manning. Omaha. Omaha. Yeah, Dallas ain't trading Dak. They not. Gibby said Brock Bowers is getting picked in the top 10. It better not be the Falcons. I know that much, Gibby. It better not be us. Oh, I'm going to turn real quick on Terry Fontenot. All right. Bo Nix sucks. I've seen it too many games when he was at Auburn. Joshua Hammond says, where he always folded under pressure like a bad folding chair. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. ATL Dog 88. What up, fam? I see you. He said, we get Fields. I'm taking an edge at 8 and getting poked in the 3rd round. Okay. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. I like that. Give us that Bo Nix trash. Hold up. I skipped over something. I apologize. What in the world? And Robert said, my dog knocked Harris out. I like Neighbors better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I like Neighbors, man. That dude is... Neighbors remind me of T.O. I can roll with Fields and take a linebacker from Bama or the cornerback. That's what I'm talking about, man. If Turner is there, look, Turner there. Also, what's the big dude? DeAndre, what's his name? Rivers, or what's his name out of Texas, man? Big number 93. He was moving mountains, moving people out the way. Also, guys, a person who could be there in the 2nd round was what's his name? Marcus Robertson out of Missouri. No, Darius Robinson out of Missouri. That dude didn't lose a rep in the Senior Bowl practices. He was whooping everybody. When they told him bull rush, he was bull rushing. They said, okay, you can spin off of people now. He was, you know what I'm saying? Get up off me. Spin moves. You know what I'm saying? Digs. Like, he was whooping offensive linemen out there. So, yeah, and then the offensive lineman out of Oklahoma, number 73, he was doing well also. So, yeah, those were pretty much standouts at the Senior Bowl. Pretty much the standouts at Senior Bowl. Let's see. Atlanta Dog said Fields will trade back to 5 or 6 spots, get an edge, and then get another 2nd round or 3rd round pick. Okay. Well, I like that idea, Atlanta Dog. The thing about it is I haven't seen Terry Fontenot move back in the draft yet. When I see him actually move back in the draft, then maybe that's an option, but I've never seen Terry move back. Like real far back. You know what I'm saying? Moving back 5 spots, 5 or 6 spots is significant, depending on what you want. Yeah, if I'm at 8, man, I'm picking Versa, I'm picking Turner. I'm not even playing roulette with that. I'm getting my pass rush so I can help my defense. I'm re-signing AJ, you know, if I get that pass rush. Trucker Mike said a lot of these new positional coaches are former players with game experience on both college and NFL. Yeah, it's looking like Coach Rod is getting guys who put their fingers and feet in the dirt and down there in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Right now, ESPN is showing Coach Rod right now looking dapper and debonair in that suit. That's why Arthur Blank didn't show up. That man had a better suit than Arthur Blank would have on. Perfect pocket square. He was sharp to the T's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sweat. That's what I'm talking about. Sweat. My bad. Sweat. Yep. Sweat. Yeah, man. Sweat was out there being an animal out there, man. When they said bull rush and don't do a swim move or nothing, he was lifting people up like what Jordan Davis or Jalen Carter was doing. He was straight dislodging offensive linemen. Like, man, get up off me, bro. Wallace said, I think we're going to get a top edge player in free agency, and we're going to draft a player that played in the Senior Bowl. Okay. I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that. Look, all the quarterbacks look good, man. Drake May, I think he was limited. I think he had limited passes. Penix looked real good out there. The other quarterback, what was that guy? Tulane quarterback kind of looked kind of iffy, to be honest. They were talking about him as possible late, third rounder or something like that. But I don't know about that. But yeah, man, thank all of you guys coming through, man. This is Dixon Way, all about the 8 Sports Talk. Right now we're basically doing a breakdown of Coach Ra's presser, and the people voted, so Coach Ra it is. And the people vote right now, and 69% say they want a vet. I got you guys, man. I feel you. So it's not Coach Reem, it's Coach Ra. All right, let's go. Trucker Mike says, Coach Ra in the suit game. Yeah, Coach Ra was on his suit game, for real. That's the real reason why Arthur Blank didn't come. He didn't want to get outshined. You know what I'm saying? Coach Ra was on the suit game, for real. His drip was nice. All right. So let me cut on the screen right quick so we can touch on a few places where I wanted to highlight. Shout out to the Falcons who had this press conference. They ran smooth, efficient, and a lot of people got some good questions in. So let me cut on the screen. All right, so we're going to start here. And this is when I thought, so we're going to start right here. Oh, whoops, my bad. Let me get the sound on.
Very historic, exciting day for us, for the Falcons. We're excited to welcome Raheem Morris here as our next head coach and his beautiful family over here. All right.
Now, guys, let me know, guys, when you were sitting here, did everybody and their mama was like, where's Terry? Put a 1 in the chat if you said, where's Terry in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat when you was watching this. You saw Greg Beatles come up and you was watching. You said, where's Terry? Put a 1 in the chat. Or put it in 2 in the chat. You weren't worried about that. I need to know. Because when I saw this dude come up, I'm like, Greg Beatles, where's Terry?
Sergeant Gibby says 1B. Sergeant Gibby says 1. Lil Shiesty says I love Raheem Morris already. Red Swarm says 2.
All right, Red Swarm.
Joshua Heyman says 1.
Mafi, what's up, Mafi? I see you, fam. We ain't going to talk about Arthur Smith, bro. Oh, my bad. Atlanta Doll said 2. Mafi said 1.
Says 2. I wasn't worried.
All right, 2. So I see you weren't worried. Okay, I was worried. Mafi. My homie Mafi in the building. T-Dub, I see you. I was worried. Okay. All right, so we about half and half with the worried and not worried. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get the Coach Ra. All right, Greg Beatles giving everybody credit. All right, then they panned out. I was like, there he is.
I want to go back to the season just briefly. And I understand that we all had high aspirations for this season. We didn't reach our marks. And we didn't get to where we need to get this past season. And there were some positives, but clearly we didn't reach our goals. That's on all of us, starting with me. At the end of every season, whether you win 7 games, 12 games, or you win the Super Bowl, you're always going to take a step back and look at every process and go through the entire organization, look at areas you need to improve, and that's what we're always going to be doing. We're always looking in the mirror in the entire building. We're all looking at ways to improve.
Now I want to stop it right there. Also, I see more people coming in the chat, so I want to address some people. Let's see, because I see you guys comments popping. Wallace Smith said 2. I wasn't worried. All right, I see you, Wallace. That's what's up, man. Let's see. All right, we got Lisa Shepard in the building. What's up, Lisa Shepard? I see you. Welcome to the stream. She said she wasn't worried either. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, Lisa Shepard. I appreciate you coming through. Red Swarm said I knew they it had more sense than to go up there without Terry. Exactly. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Look, Shice said new president. Yeah. Mr. Beatles. Again, man, I'm sorry. I just felt like he was Rich McKay's stunt double. And it kind of, and if you guys hear it, I'm going to play Terry a little bit more. But he kind of like, when he was talking at one time, he was almost about to say Rich McKay. But then he went to Greg Beatles. It was just like, it seemed like there was a mission statement to try to keep Rich McKay's name. They said him a couple of times, but for the most part, they try to keep Rich McKay's name out their mouths. You know what I'm saying? That was by design. Trucker Mike said, I just wanted to get in on Beatles, and I saw Raheem's Mr. Beatles to the press conference. Yeah, man, to answer all these questions that Raheem, they was happy. Your G, what up, cuz? I see you said, it runs. He scrambles to pass. Now, Storm talent can make all of that someone. When you are definitely the kid in Florida College Football Hall of Fame. Okay, he's the college Hall. Cut this on. Black Mario said.
Mike has said that those decisions played a big part in that. So, Serge, Greg said it.
Coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the content, and I'm sure other streamers are already talking about it. So. We're going to go ahead and step on out the way and let other people in the Falcon community have their say. But thank all of you guys for coming through. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. We will be back at 7:30 for the Hawks versus Clippers. You guys make sure you tune in for the Hawks versus Clippers tonight for the live watch party. We do live commentary. All right, guys, as always, peace up. A-Town down. Deuces.